Hello, everyone, and welcome to these mysterious stories. I'm the mysterious man, here to share with you the strange tales I've heard and the eerie stories you've sent me from all over. Today, I'll be telling you the story of the urban legend of the abandoned mansion on Pine Hill. Let's begin. On a misty hillside in Darlot, the old abandoned mansion stands lonely amid the whispering pines. This used to be the grand residence of the Tran family, a wealthy and prestigious family. But then a mysterious incident occurred, causing all members of the family to vanish without a trace. Since then, the mansion has been left in silence, haunted by chilling tales that keep everyone away as night falls. People say that on a frigid December night in 1967, when Darlot was colder than ever, the Tran family hosted a large party, inviting many guests. Soft music echoed throughout the mansion, and the shimmering lights cast a final glow of opulence. But around midnight, a sudden heavy rain fell, bringing a deathly stillness over the house. From that moment on, no one saw any member of the Tran family again. The next day, neighbors discovered the mansion was empty. Every trace of the party from the night before had vanished. There was no food or even the faintest sign anyone had been there. The police searched everywhere, but no trace of the family was found. The furniture and belongings remained untouched, but there was no sign of life. Since then, the mansion became abandoned, cloaked in an eerie silence. Rumors spread that the spirits of the Tran family were trapped inside due to a mysterious curse or an unresolved grudge. Every night, as darkness falls and shadows cover the hill, the mansion seems to come alive. Footsteps echo across the creaky wooden floor, and the wind howls through the door gaps like the sorrowful murmurs of trapped souls. Many brave souls have tried visiting the mansion at night. They claimed that as soon as they stepped inside, a bone-chilling cold pierced through them as though someone was watching their every move. Strange figures would appear in the windows, ghostly shadows that faded as quickly as they appeared in the misty air. Some who ventured deeper into the house heard sobbing from a dark corner of the living room. But as they approached, the sobbing would abruptly stop, replaced by a faint whisper that seemed to warn them to turn back. Several people fled from the house, pale and terrified. They recounted seeing a reflection in a large mirror in the bedroom of a man with a distorted face, his red eyes staring at them with a ghostly, vengeful look. One of the most spine-chilling stories about the mansion involves Madame Tran, the family matriarch, a woman both powerful and mysterious. She was not only the head of a grand estate, but was also rumored to have knowledge of strange rituals and to be steeped in dark, spiritual matters. Madame Tran was of Chinese descent, having come to Darlot with her husband when he was appointed a high-ranking official during the French colonial period. While the family appeared gracious and sophisticated in public, at night, locals would witness her sneaking into the pine forest to perform bizarre rituals. People noticed that Madame Tran always wore a peculiar snake-head ring, a symbol of a mythical, dangerous creature in ancient tales. Those who had the chance to look closely at the ring claimed to feel an icy aura, as though the ring was not merely jewelry, but contained a cursed spirit. Madame Tran once hinted that the ring was a mystical tool that enabled her to open a gateway between two worlds. On full moon nights, the mansion on the hill would take on a darker, stranger presence. No lights were ever lit, and only Madame Tran's chants filled the chilly air with unknown incantations. Locals felt an unsettling shift in the air around the mansion, like a dark wave radiating from it during the night. Some curious souls reported seeing Madame Tran standing in the backyard, raising her snakehead ring in one hand while drawing strange symbols in the air with the other. Candlelight flickered around her, casting a haunting glow over the eerie atmosphere. The peak of this haunting aura came on a full moon night at the end of 1967. The mansion glowed with candlelight spilling from the open windows, casting shadows that danced in a ghostly rhythm. Those spying from a distance saw Madame Tran standing in the middle of the living room, surrounded by a blood-drawn circle. Inside the circle were numerous yellow paper talismans inscribed with ancient characters only she could understand. Her whispered chants filled the freezing air. Suddenly, a fierce wind surged through the room, snuffing out the candles. But Madame Tran's voice grew stronger, enveloping the entire mansion in a suffocating darkness. Then a fierce wind rushed in, scattering items throughout the room. Family portraits fell from the walls, and white curtains flapped like invisible hands, disturbing the space. Witnesses from afar said they saw Madame Tran holding the snakehead ring and pointing it toward the living room wall. Suddenly, as if by magic, the wall disappeared to reveal an endless black void. From this void came distant, agonized cries like those of tormented souls lost in another world. From that night on, the Tran family was never seen again. Witnesses claimed that this was the last sighting of Madame Tran alive. Some whispered that she had accidentally opened a portal to another world, a dark realm where lost souls are forever imprisoned. Rumor has it that her uncontrollable spiritual powers caused the entire family to be drawn into this other dimension, trapped forever with no escape. Since then, the mansion on the hill has remained abandoned, and the legend of Madame Tran's curse has spread far and wide. Each night, anyone daring to approach the house might hear faint whispers echoing from within its walls. Some have seen the ghostly figure of Madame Tran at the living room window, holding her snakehead ring with her empty gaze fixed on the pine forest, as if waiting for something. And that's the story of the mansion on Pine Hill, where lost souls can never find their way home. Would you dare to visit this place on a full moon night to see if the curse is real? Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for the next mysterious tale. See you next time.